once in a lifetime.
But when it's given and not
maybe.
earned, you
Yeah.
lose it. Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go. She earned last year. They investigated. She earned in all the positions she was at $347,000
She's gonna deal with the power and the money.
more than I think the mayor of Chicago. All the way out of her current position as mayor of Dalton and supervisor of Thornton Township. We're talking, of course, about Tiffany Henyard, also called the super mayor. But now Tiffany Henyard might be also be centered into a super-sized federal investigation. Super. Might as well go out with a super indictment. The FBI officially expanded its probe not just into the Dalton situation, but also the Thornton Township. And folks, hey man, it's no longer whispers. It's getting real out here. Fair use.
At 10, the federal investigation into embattled South suburban politician Tiffany Henyard is expanding.
Sources tell us tonight the FBI is now looking into how taxpayer money was handled in Thornton Township, where she's a supervisor, at least for a few more weeks. Henyard has been a no-show for every Thornton meeting for months, and it was no different tonight. Our Jermont Terry is live in the South suburbs with what he's learned. Jermont?
Joe and Erica, tonight, multiple sources confirm that federal agents have in fact ventured here into Thornton Township. And in the past 3 weeks, they have talked to several current and former employees of the township, all talking about the spending associated with Henyard's administration and her time as supervisor, a tenure which comes to an end in May.
Any further discussion? If not, call roll, please.
Tuesday night, Thornton Township trustees carry on official business without the lame duck supervisor, Tiffany Henyard. Despite Henyard's term coming to an end next month, she remains MIA for her position.
I can't remember when the last time was.
Yet over the weekend, Henyard did show her face to hand out food boxes to residents for the Easter holiday.
Thank you so much for loving on me. This is not the last of your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. I got bigger and better things coming.
CBS News Chicago, through multiple sources, confirmed the feds have come into Thornton Township.
Bigger and better things and loving on her. Taxpayer money is gone, and now her career is in shambles. Feds are circling around her. So let's talk about what went wrong. Where's the money? And hey, maybe she'll be handing out food in the courtyard instead of during Easter. RJ.
KaiR, I'll just say this. I'm not Tiffany Henyard's attorney, and I don't want to be either. I can't be either because I can't practice in the US. But I'll just give a friendly advice. This is just a friendly advice. And of course, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon as well. But you have the feds investigating. You know the feds have a very high conviction rate. If I were you, Tiffany, I would start attending some Thornton Township meetings. Because if they do decide to prosecute you after having concluded their investigation, they might detain you on the basis that you're a flight risk. I mean, this is a bit far-fetched, but I would just say just go to some meeting.
I think most of the people also agree with that. Because she hasn't been like the Kai who mentioned already before. He hasn't seen her in a long time. He was, by the way, the one who put her up for the position. We talked about it a very long time ago, but yeah, let's continue watching the video. Let's see what else they have to say. Fair use.
The FBI was already looking into Dalton finances spending, and now the probe, according to sources, have spilled over into the township where Henyard was appointed.
There's probably more gone than we think is gone.
Mary Avant is a newly elected trustee and will be sworn in next month. She's not at all surprised. The feds are now widening the investigation to the township Henyard oversaw. What is your thoughts and concerns when you hear that federal agents are now talking to Thornton Township employees?
I'm actually pleased with it.
And remember that infamous township brawl when Henyard jumped in the middle? There's new fallout. The activist and his friend are now suing the township. The two fought with Henyard and her boyfriend, who was a township employee at the time. Tuesday night, the trustees voted to hire an attorney to represent the township.
At the time, she was a supervisor. She is the supervisor today. So once again, it's just to protect the township. You know, she still is, as of right now, part of the township.
So here in Thornton Township, when an elected official misses 5 consecutive meetings, they have the authority to somewhat remove and start the process, remove that person from office. However, because she only has 1 meeting left, Henyard that is, they're questioning as to whether or not it's even worth it at this point. But one thing that is moving forward, that federal probe where federal agents are currently talking to past and current employees. Reporting live in Thornton Town.
So yeah, it seems like her fate is sealed.
If you believe in fate, then it's definitely sealed, right? If you believe in luck, then you would say she has a bad one. If you believe in God, then at least He can save you. But when I say save you, I'm talking about saving your soul, not your body, which is why a lot of people convert in prison. I think that Tiffany is done for. She probably knows it as well, which is why she's trying to do as much as possible outside of the office, breathe as much open air as possible, because I mean her time, the clock is ticking and her time is almost up.
RJ, I do believe you forgot one thing. If you believe in locks, that's what you're gonna hear.
Rastafari.
Rastafari. Shout out to Eubank Senior. Rastafari.
If you believe in locks, then it's 2 things you'll hear. That sound right there, and somewhere on the other side of the prison, you'll hear Rastafari.
Oh man,
shout out to him.
It's such a this is the crazy part, right? They can remove someone when they haven't attended five meetings, but at this point it doesn't even matter anymore, because she'll be gone within a week or so. And fighting it at this point, this is how bad it is. They don't want to put any energy in it anymore, because it's a closed chapter. I mean, imagine, RJ, you're missing critical meetings affecting budgets, safety, policy, but you got enough time to stand in front of the camera on Easter just to show your smile.
Yeah,
that's not leadership. That's far.
No, there's no
leadership.
point. She doesn't see the point in doing it as well, because she also knows that her time is up. It hasn't accomplished her mission to convince her peers that she is qualified. Shout out to Turtle, but that she's qualified for the job. And so why would you go through that? You'd go through that because you care for your people. The fact that she's not doing it anymore can be interpreted as her not caring for her people, but only for herself. And when she doesn't have anything to gain from that position as the Thornton Township supervisor, then hey, she's out.
That's right. That's why I'm here. I was always going to be here. That's right. Rastafari.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Eubank. A pleasure to speak to you.
Rastafari. That's my son. That's my daughter. That's what the mom is probably gonna say.
Rastafari.
Rastafari. That's
always gonna be
locks.
here.
Locks upon locks. Nah, but and don't forget, RJ. This is the crazy part, right? Right now you have Jedediah Brown, who we've covered before. We've shared our thoughts on what he was doing. Something wrong, something right. It's whatever you want to call it. But at the end, he was the one who got slapped up in township during the meeting in January. And he's suing the township because 2 employees of the township attacked him. So now, chances are the township will have to settle a case, losing more money. Or they're paying a lawyer already. So they have to pay a lawyer and also maybe settle this case. There was basically a problem that Tiffany Henyard brought to them because of the way she acted, the way her boyfriend acted, Kamal Woods, and the
What did you
heat
say?
she brought.
Did you just say knock on woods in Big Latin?
And the heat she brought to the meeting, because the only reason Jedediah Brown was there is because of her. If she was doing her job, it's amazing. I think we talked about it during the previous show. It's amazing to me still that someone gets a once in a lifetime chance, RJ. Once in a lifetime.
But when it's given and not
maybe.
earned,
Yeah.
you lose it. Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go. She earned last year. They investigated. She earned in all the positions she was at $347,000.
She couldn't deal with the power and the money.
More than I think the mayor of Chicago.